Hey guys, so today we'll be talking about Moon in Scorpio and what does it mean when you have a Scorpio Moon or Moon in Scorpio in your birth chart. So before we begin, I'll go ahead and talk about my Vedic Astrology services. For a Vedic Astrology reading, you can get them for 30% off over at vincent.thunderwizard.com. And if you want to learn about my other services, I do shamanic life coaching, and I have a program up there called the Self-Transformation Challenge. It's right there, and basically that teaches you about Kundalini Yoga, Qigong, and there's some very powerful meditations up there. And so when you do that practice every day, it regulates your mind, your moon. It basically puts things in balance, and it has transformed my life. It has cleared up a lot of negative thinking and stuff like that. The Qigong in that course right here at patreon.com/Gebo Shaman. That's very powerful, guys. It's a very powerful and energetic practice that is actually more Neigong than Qigong. So, yeah, it's some powerful stuff. So check that out if you're interested. Okay, so we're talking about Moon in Scorpio and what that means in your chart. Well, first, to begin, we need to understand what Moon means. So, what does the Moon mean in your chart? What does it signify? The Moon is the heart mind, the emotional mind, the psychological mind. Usually in the West, we think of the mind as being the intellect, the thing that helps us to navigate the world. You know, our critical thinking, our analytical mind that kind of, tells us what side of the street to drive on and all that good stuff. And so this is not that. This is the heart mind. This is the emotions. This is our human mind. So, because the word moon the word mon, as in human, mon, it means mind or moon. So it's the heart mind. It's our emotions. It's emotional connection, things like that. And so yeah, this is also our meditative mind. The moon can also represent the mother, whereas the sun represents the father. The moon represents the mother. And so yeah, that's a good understanding of what the moon means. So it's also our psychological programming. So now we'll talk about what Scorpio means. So Scorpio is the sign of birth, death, sex, transformation, massive psychological ups and downs, transformation, it's so if you are a Scorpio moon, meditative practices that help you transform your mind or your emotions, like this right here, the Self-Transformation Challenge, those would be a great fit for you, because with Scorpio moon, your moon is debilitated, so it's having a rough time, basically. There's a lot of dark psychological stuff that might be happening with you. Yeah, so Scorpio represents things like transformation, birth and death, sudden ups and downs, sudden changes. It's also it can represent your like a shared savings, or shared assets, basically. And so if you have Moon in Scorpio, basically, your relationship with your mother might be impaired or inhibited in some kind of way. Maybe your mother was very harsh to you, like either abusive or neglectful, either emotionally or psychologically, or it could be physically too. So yeah, that's why we say the moon is debilitated here, because it has a really rough time. It's almost like putting the moon underwater kind of thing. It's like it's drowning in deep emotions and stuff like that. So yeah, it's one of those hard placements. And also the when we, let's use that example of putting the moon underwater, like you can't have the light of the sun, the light of the soul, hitting that moon directly. It's obscured. The light, the rays of light get obscured by the water, so they're not hitting the moon directly. So anyway, yeah, so Scorpio can be a rough sign. Someone with this placement will have very intense emotions. Their emotions will be intense, and I mean, this kind of destabilizes the moon in a way, because it's ruled by Mars, and Mars is a malefic, so it's almost like your mind is active, like your emotions are very active, but they're also very intense, and they can go from extreme highs and extreme lows and sudden ups and downs. Somebody with a mental illness could have this placement. And again, guys, don't judge your chart by just one single planet or where that planet is placed, because you could have some really positive aspects that are, like Venus or Jupiter or something like that has a positive aspect on your placement. But don't judge your whole entire chart by one planetary placement. But yeah, it is true that a lot of people with this placement might be more prone to having some kind of a psychological imbalance or something like that, where their mind is struggling. This is a sign that your mind is struggling to achieve balance, and it's going through all kinds of crazy things. So you might be very emotional and stuff like that. But what you can do for that is go check, go to my, down here on my channel, go to my channel, and I did a video called Qigong for depression, and that video, if you just do the practices in that video, that's one of the things that I give away totally for free. If you do the practices in that video, that will help to calm your mind, because what Scorpio is looking for also is spirituality and transformation. It wants to transform, it wants to go to the depths, and it wants to pull out, the shadow side. It wants to look at the shadow side and examine it. And so what those meditations and things do on my Patreon is they help you to become aware of your psychological issues and things. And the awareness really helps, because sometimes we might be feeling a certain way and we might not know why, or have the presence of mind to actually examine and analyze why we're feeling the way we're feeling. We just feel like crap, so we just kind of get depressed and don't do what we need to do. Okay, guys, so let me see what else. So Scorpio is also the sign of surgeons and psychics and healers and all kinds of stuff, because they want to go deep within your psyche and pull out the shadow and really transform the deepest part of you into the light. That's what this is all about. And so yeah, so remember, Scorpio is all about transformation. It wants to spiritually evolve and transform, and it like brings you down to the depths so you can see your shadow and you know, and face that and learn how to incorporate it and heal it. So yeah, Scorpio is also, you know, a sign that you could heal others by helping them psychologically. You could become a psychologist, a therapist, you know, something like that. There's really positive aspects associated with this. Like you could really help others with the, you know, by going through the challenges that you go through, you can help others overcome their challenges. So yeah, that's what Scorpio Moon in Scorpio is all about, guys. So once again, go check out my Vedic Astrology site, vincent.thunderwizard.com, for 30% off. Okay, and I don't know how long that sale is gonna go, but yeah. Also check out this patreon.com/Gebo the Shaman self-transformation challenge. It's really powerful. It's really changed my life, and it will change your life. So if you do it every day. And this is one of those things where if you're looking for like a spiritual practice to do every day, to incorporate into your routine, then I would definitely check that out. It opens up your heart center, opens up your meditative mind, your soul, and really connects your body with your soul. And so it's a powerful energy exercise. Those are powerful energy exercises. Okay, guys, so yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video, and we will talk to you later. Peace.